Good evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Baba Bagedemo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, hear the major headlines for the world news. Tinubu begs Lagosians to be calm, promised to accept results. Nigerian Labour Congress warns INEC against subverting election results, call on President Muhammadu Buhari and security agencies for action. Fuel prices likely to drop in March, says Quebec. You are being disruptive, INEC chair warns Milaye at collation center. INEC threatens to cancel crisis reading polling units in Kogi State. Disappearance of returning officers stalled coalition of KB Central election results. In Anambra, Shøøt does candidate clash over attempt to snatch ballot box. River police arrest 4 officers in viral ballot box snatching video. Now on foreign, Nigerian donates $1 million to Turkey as earthquake relief. And lastly on sport, Igalo releases Al Hilal Asian Champions League feeds. Now hear the news in details. The All Progressive Congress flag bearer Ballot in the February 25, 2023 poll says is bound to accept the outcome of the just concluded election as a Democrat. The former Lagos State Governor also said the victory of his counterpart in the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in the state shows the beauty of democracy. Tinubu also warned his followers to be calm and maintain peace, saying Obi's victory in Lagos should not be source of provocation. The APC candidate further said that as a Democrat he is being bound to accept the outcome of any election, whether favorable or not, said a statement by the Director of Media and Publicity of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, Ballot on Monday. Tinubu also expressed serious concern over reports of violence in parts of the state, especially reported attacks on some traders of Igbo origin. The former Lagos State Governor condemned any form of violence against people of any ethnic group in Lagos State. The Nigerian Labour Congress has warned the country's electoral umpire, Independent National Electoral Commission, against any attempt to subvert the will of the people on the ongoing collation of Saturday's election results. The Labour Union also lamented reports on activities of individuals associated with some political parties and also collusion of INEC officials with security agencies, raised alarm that processing of the election results may be compromised against the will of voters. The union specifically accused one Femi Oduboyi, an ICT INEC official, the former commissioner in Lagos State, of technically jamming the unawares and making transmission of BIVA results in INEC server difficult, asking that the commission to investigate the activities of the identified officials. In the statement issued and signed on Sunday by the NLC president, Comrade Joe Ajaero, the union called on President Muhammadu Buhari for timely action, asking him to call the electoral body to order the fairness and freeness of the presidential and NAS election. The Chamber of Petroleum Consumers has predicted that fuel prices are likely to see a decline in the first pricing window of March 2023. According to the Quebec, prices of both petrol and diesel have all declined marginally within the period, while crude price has also minimally dropped from $80.99 barrel to $82.48 barrel, with the international price decreasing from $879 to $849. The retail price works up to GHS 13.66 per liter. Petroleum retail prices are therefore expected to drop by 3.78% from the current mean value of GHS 14.20 per liter, with the international price decreasing from $854 to $809. MTIL and the increase in the dollar rate, the expected mean retail price for the next window shall be GHS 13.98 per liter. Thus, diesel prices are therefore expected to drop by 4.04% from the current mean value of the GH 14.57 per liter. There was drama at the International Conference Center in Abuja on Monday when the Independent National Electoral Commission resumed the collation of the February 25 presidential election result for the second day. The drama ensued when a member of the 8th National Assembly from Kogi West Senatorial District, Dino Melai, protested the result of Ekiti State announced earlier on Sunday. Melai, an agent of the flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, caused his tear when he fiercely insisted that the INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakub, must not accept the result of Ekiti, alleging that there were incidents of overvoting and electoral irregularities.
You are now being disruptive.
I am not disrupting. The Electoral Act says that what is uploaded
you are now being disruptive.
You can bundle me out, but the right thing must be done. I'm a party agent.
You are now,
that is what the Constitution
you are now
says.
being disruptive of the process.
I am not being disruptive. I'm asking
Okay.
what is uploaded is
Next,
not
score please. After the presentation, then we'll come back to the issues you've raised. Let's take the next step.
We are saying that let him declare that what is uploaded is what he's going to present. At least let him make that statement.
Okay. Score Kwara, sorry, Oshun and Derek, please make your presentation.
Thank you.
Sorry, Kwara. Kwara has done his own. Oshun State?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Oshun.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
My name is Dr. Mutiu Olaleke Agboke. I am the resident electoral commissioner, INEC, Osun State. My scope is here.
My name is Professor Folashade Ogushola, the Vice Chancellor
Agent
of the University
PDP,
of
please
Lagos.
resume your seat. You are now deliberately disruptive.
I'm defending my votes.
Okay.
And I'm allowed by law to do that.
Red Kwara, please make your sorry, Oshun, introduce yourself and let the scope for Oshun make her presentation.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has threatened to cancel election results of crisis reading areas during the presidential and NAS election in Kogi State. Dr. A. Longpet, Kogi Resident Electoral Commissioner, sounded this warning while reacting to the crisis that erupted in some local government areas while speaking with the news agency of Nigeria in Lokoja. There were reports of thugs interfering with some polling units in Aiba and Dekina in the Kogi East and Mopa in the Kogi West, as well as parts of Kogi Central, where voting materials were allegedly carted away by thugs. You know, the electoral law says that where it is disruption in the process, the result will be cancelled. The very particular unit results will be cancelled. These issues initially were only in the Kogi East and Central, but I can't exactly where in the state have been affected until the results are brought by the electoral officers. We understood that because of the violence, those affected areas couldn't conclude election day. The National Independent Electoral Commission has stopped the collation of KB Central Senatorial election results following the disappearance of the returning officer for Marafo Ward in Benin KB. He was asked to step aside and reconcile some discrepancies in this result figure he brought to the collation center, where he disappeared and could not be traced since Sunday. He went missing around 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon and has been holding INEC official in the collation center for ransom for about 17 hours without a trace of him. The results in question are between Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu and Senator Mohammed Adamu Alero. So far, results from 7 local government areas were collated out of 8 local government areas that constitute KB Central Senatorial District. There were heavy shooting at the Innewick North Local Government Secretariat, Anambra State, as some candidates stormed the area in an alleged attempt to snag the ballot boxes. It was gathered that the incident happened late on Sunday. The secretariat serves as the coalition center for the Anambra South Senatorial District election, where there are 3 top contenders in the race. A sitting Senator Ifeanyi Uba, the candidate of the Young Progressive Party, Chief Chris Uba, candidate of the People's Democratic Party, and the incumbent member of the House of Representatives, Chris Azuboko, who is contested on the platform of all the Progressive Grand Alliance, were said to have engaged each other in the battle at the area. Although no life was lost in the incident, the shooting sent journalists, supporters, and even INEC officials scrambling to safety. A source said one of the candidates invaded the secretariat with thugs and forced the way into the collection center, where it attempted to hijack ballot papers that were being counted. The command made this known in a statement on its Twitter page on Monday. It said the personnel, 1 officer and 3 inspectors, has been taken into custody for interrogation. They were seen in a viral video snatching ballot boxes into their van. The police pickup van in the training video was also impounded for thorough investigation. The command hereby assures that the electorate in Rivers State of its unalloyed commitment to promoting the rule of law and ensuring that all offenders found culpable and adequately sanctioned. The command urges all residents to remain calm and await the official announcement of the results of the election. Now on foreign. The Nigerian government has donated $1 million to the Turkish government over the devastating earthquake that hit Turkey about 3 weeks ago. A delegation of President Muhammadu Buhari, led by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mohammed Bello, delivered the financial aid at the weekend. Bello and other members of the team were received by the Turkish Foreign Affairs Minister, Ambassador Mevlut Cavusoglu, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ankara and Turkish capital. The country, alongside its Asian neighbor, Syria, was hit with a tragic 7.8 magnitude earthquake on February 6, which led to the death of about 50,000 people, including the former Chelsea and Ghanaian midfielder Christian Atsu. And lastly, on sports. Odion Igalo celebrated Al Hilal's qualification for the Asian Champions League final. The Saudi Arabian Professional Football League champion progressed to the final after edging out of Ali Duhai 7-0 on Sunday night. Igalo scored 4 times in the massive win. The Nigerian took to social media to celebrate the victory. Asian Champions League final, Famous the forward wrote on the Twitter handle. Al Hilal will confront Japanese side Urawa Reds in the final of the competition next month. The Saudi outfit will be looking to win a record-extending 5th title. And that concludes the world news for this hour. But before we go, here are some of the major headlines once again. Tinubu begs Lagosians to be calm, promise to accept any result. Nigerian Labour Congress warns INEC against subverting election results. Fuel prices likely to drop in March, Quebec. You are being disruptive. INEC shares warns Milai at collation center. INEC threatens to cancel crisis reading polling units in Kogi State. Disappearance of returning officers toward collision of KB Central election. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagedemo with Alawi at Debayo, please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. For your advert, please call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Have a wonderful evening.
Oh, na, na, na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just tune to BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million.